All right, regular show, the complete series. Let's unbox this. I waited to get this mainly because I pre-ordered this right away. I knew I wanted this. It was pricey. It was like 70 bucks for this, which actually is not that bad because if you know anything about regular show, this show ran for 8 seasons and a movie. It's a long-running show. It was a big deal when it was on. But what happened was is I knew they were bringing a regular show back. I wanted to binge the show because I'd never seen the show in its entirety. I've seen bits and pieces of the show over time and passing. Wanted to binge it all, so I binged it all, and I bought the movie separately because there are individual seasons you can buy of the show. Season 1 and 2 have a Blu-ray. Season 3 has a DVD, and then the rest never got releases. But they did release the movie on DVD, so I got the movie. I didn't like the idea of having random seasons. It's always bugged me when certain shows they do that. They only release random seasons and then they stop. So I did, I had the movie. I started binging the show on Hulu. Got to about season 7 and I finished it before this box set came out. Isn't that wild? I finished watching the entire series before this box set even released. And so I was just like, well, do I even need this right now? Because I'm going to not gonna watch this show anytime soon. It's an expensive box set. I was kind of like tossing it, and then but then what I realized is I got rid of my DVD of regular show the movie because I pre-ordered this box set and I was excited to get it and I was just gonna watch it with that. So I still need to actually rewatch the movie and review it, and that's what I'm gonna do. It's pretty substantial stuff right here. But I don't know. I figured I'd get this for that movie and just to support this release because this is a release fans have begged for a long time. When the show wrapped up, it actually had a finale where they mentioned a complete series box set within the episode. It was a very meta thing. And that complete series box set never happened, and fans were like clamoring for this release because of the way that show ended. And it never happened, and people were kind of like, are we ever going to get this? And finally, Warner Brothers listened to us. It's still shitty that in the year 2025, shows like this that are definitive sellers, this was on a back order for quite a while. This was on back order. Multiple people have had to deal with this being on back order, and yet still no Blu-ray. This is the these shows that are made in HD don't get Blu-rays. I feel like I get it. I know people have said that TV on Blu-ray is very risky, but I feel like certain shows like this that run for like 8 seasons onward, like there's no excuse for it. You're just kind of being lazy at that point. What are we even doing? But I don't know. I think it's still great we got this at all. I never thought this would honestly happen. Though it does suck that I have this. And I also pre-ordered the Dexter's Laboratory one. And I've never watched any episodes from that set yet. I'm going to fix that. I'm watching through a couple other shows. And then I'll probably do that one next. But it is kind of like, oh yeah, I did kind of screw up by never actually watching that. But yeah, I also am just really amazed by this box set. First of all, here's the artwork. I love this new original artwork. Here's some stock art on the back here. Doesn't say if it has any special features. I'm guessing they do, though. I'm sure there's animatics. Like, some of these had previous releases. But here, each disc also has original artwork. Different characters on the front. It's actually pretty cool. Sometimes more characters on the front. And yeah, it goes all the way up to season 8. All different colored disc. And regular show, the movies in the back. So if you love this show, yeah, okay, I'm seeing it right here. So the special features for season 1 are there's like animatics, Original pencil test. Some Comic-Con trailers. Cool. So it doesn't look like any of the other seasons have any major special features. There's a couple discs here that do. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. So it's disc 3, or not disc 3, season 3 that has special features, season 1 that has special features, season 2 that has special features. The rest don't, except for regular show the movie. So very cool to have this. Glad it has an episode guide because this was, like I said, a very long-running show. I mean, you see how stacked these episode titles are. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I really love revisiting or seeing the show the whole way through. And I definitely plan to do it again. I'm not sure when, because this is a show that kind of, when you start watching a bunch of it in a row, it kind of can get on your nerves because it is such a repetitive formula. Same thing with Phineas and Ferb. But it is a really good show. And I do think this show does work better being binged, though, than Phineas and Ferb. Because once you get to the end of the show and you actually binge it all in a row, you really see how certain characters grow and change throughout the show. And it makes for a very well-written, well-crafted show. I'm curious what they're going to do with the reboot. I mean, I know this show is very interesting with its characters and stuff. But there is a part of me that they've gave us the best regular show there is. I don't really know much more you can give us. Pops is dead, that kind of stuff. I guess spoilers for the show, but it's been out for years. Great box sets. I'm excited to go through that at some point. Probably a few years from now, but still glad I have it. And at a good price too, because some of these Warner Brothers Adult Swim box sets and Cartoon Network box has been really pricey when they come out, but they've been known to drop. And when they drop, they're at pretty fair prices. $70 for 8 seasons in a movie. That's a great deal. Why not? Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.